we create the workspace and what was the issue if we are not working with the workspace. Okay, earlier while working, when you working on the code, then when you say start debug here, if this is our HTML code, okay, and when you say that start debug or run without debugging, okay, so what happened, it will use us this kind of a pop-up and it's saying workspace folder cannot be resolved, please open a folder. Okay, so how we can resolve this issue? To resolve this issue, what we need to do, I will open the separate Chrome window here, sorry, Visual Code window here, okay, new window, and in that window I will show you how we can work out, or here also we can do that. uh, so what I do, you can do it in or here I'll show you here only. This is our plain window. Okay, in this, let me open the Visual Code window. Okay, so from startup I will show you. Okay, either you can directly say open folder here, or you go here click here. Okay, this is your screen. Okay, this is your screen, or you can say open folder here, or you go here, or you can say open folder here. Once you click here open folder, it will open your Windows Explorer. Here right now I'm in D drive, Jquery training. I'll create one folder here. Either you want to put in your workspace in this folder, you can put. I say here Jquery assignments. Okay, I have created one folder, Jquery assignment. I select that folder. You can see this folder will get created here in our Visual Code. Here you can see Jquery assignments folder is here. Now in this Jquery assignment, what I'm doing, I click on that folder, I'll go here and I say open, or say save workspace as. What I need to say, save workspace as. Now I am in Jquery assignments folder. Here I will say my Jquery workspace. Okay, I will give the name to my workspace as a Jquery workspace and I save this workspace. Okay, after saving this workspace, you just to wait for a moment. You can see there is one JSON file will be created. JSON file will be created and which contain the configuration of our project. Okay, which contain the configuration of your project. Now what you will need to do, you are working on a Jquery. I will create here one project here, oh sorry, one folder. I name it the Jquery underscore the event. Okay, events. Okay, in events, I go here in events. I will add one file here. You can see new file. In this file, I say Jquery event dot html. Okay, my file name is event dot html. Okay, jq event dot html. I have created file. Okay, this html file is created here. Now what I do, I just to copy the content from my earlier file. This is my first jq.html and which having issue because workspace was not there. Now we have created the workspace here and jQuery event folder, and in that I have added the jQuery event s.html file here. Okay, now I will go here and I will go and say run, and here you can run without debug or debug. Okay, whatever. I just click on that, select the browser. See, earlier it was showing me the issue, workspace issue. Now we'll see, oh, it will directly open. Could not attach the main target, open a JSON. Okay, let me save the things. I go here. What is the issue? Okay, so earlier it was not saved. Now I have saved and it gives me the output here in this screen. Okay, so our issue has been fixed now. So I hope you understand how we can create the workspace and how we can work with using the workspace. Means in workspace, if I go in workspace, now if you have CSS folder, you just go here and you can create them with different kind of folders. Within that jQuery event, you can add the CSS folder. In that CSS, you can add right click or say new file, or you can click here and say new file, and you give the file name, say custom dot css. So like this way you can create the css, you create the javascript. So uh, so in this session what we are doing, uh, once we click on the button it will change the image of the button. Okay, as of now the output is showing here. I save this and go into the output. This is no output. I just click here and say run without the debugging chrome window. Okay, it is looks like the browser is already running and debugging anyway. Okay, means let me check where it's in saying. So here it's running. Okay, so we have added the three different buttons here and you can see here the three different buttons. Okay, now what I did, I have created a folder structure in my workspace image, added images and javascript file here. I put the javascript reference here. Okay, in a head tag source equal to control space, after that javascript, and you need to select the javascript. After adding this reference, just check that whether proper file is getting called or not. Okay, now it's getting called. I close this. Now I have given the reference. Now I have added the script tag here. Okay, in this script tag I have set get document dot get element by document dot ready function. Okay, in document dot ready function, now what I'm doing, uh, I have added the button. Here I will add the image tag. So I will put the image tag img id here. In id I'll say animal image. Now source, we have added the image folder. Now control space. Okay, it's not getting called. So id animal src. Oh sorry, src source. Now it will give the intelligence images and I will say title. Animal is the title. Okay, now I close this and close. Okay, now I will copy paste it and change the quickly names and my three images will appear on a page. Okay, now car here and here building. Okay, now I save this. I'll go in screen, refresh it. Okay, three images are here. But what I need to do, once I click on animal, then animal image will be visible. Once I click on car, then car image only visible. And once I click on building, only building image. Okay, so in this section, so what I do, as yesterday we have explored the jQuery effects. In that, hide and show effect is there. Okay, hide and show. So we hide and show the content. Okay, so based on this event we are using this event, and based on that we are going to hide and show the content. Okay, so hide, show. Okay, so the syntax to hide is we select the HTML element and say hide, and then again say show. So here what I'm doing, so I know that which button will get clicked. Okay, I know here input button type name. What I do, I give the here id and say btn underscore animal. Okay, I copy this id and paste it here. Okay, so id as a selector, then here I say car, and here I'll say building. Okay, okay, now what I'm doing, I have just added the button, then images are here now. So once you click here, once you click on btn animal, once you click on btn animal, what logic we are using here? See, once you click on btn animal, it will show this image and hide this image. What I'm saying, hide. Okay, it will hide this image. Okay, it will hide this image. If I click on this, then it will show this image and hide this one and this one. Okay, this logic we need to implement. Okay, it's a pretty simple. Okay, but this code, this having maximize our code, we'll discuss on that. There is a two approaches here. Okay, what I'm saying, click event, we need to call here dollar dollar now dollar then hash btn underscore animal, okay, dot dot click function, okay, dot click. In that I'll write the function and in this function then here curly braces here, and I will close this function here, okay. This function will be closed, okay. Check that console dot log, okay, console dot logs, and here you need to check that animal click, okay. So you just check, sorry, you just check that animal click or not. Now I will go here in my output screen, refresh it. Where is the console? F12. After F12, here you can see I press the animal. Sorry. Where?
सर फक्त तुम्ही क्लिअर लिहिलात क्लिक फंक्शन क्लिक पाहिजे.
Okay, now I refresh it and click on that animal, then console, click on console, animal, click here, okay, means it's getting called, okay, means my animal function. Now here what you are going to do, so as I told you, here we have set image id, I need to say image car id as a car, and I say build, okay, okay, building. Now here I'm saying, so as I know that I need to once I click on animal, then animal needs to be visible and remaining should be hide. So you know that the as you know what is the function, this just to copy this hide and show. Now here I just say this is a simple approach. I select the animal here and I will show animal and show, okay. Now remaining paste it here, control V and I rename it as car and I rename it as building, just to copy the ID to avoid the spelling mistake, and save this, okay, and I hide this and I hide this, okay. So you know the use purpose of the show and hide methods, okay. Now I go in my screen, here is my screen, refresh, close the this tab. After when I click animal, sorry, it's loading. If nothing is doing, if nothing is happening, let me save the code. Maybe I missed that code. Console animal show and hide, okay. Again I go in the code, refresh, nothing is happening, okay. Press F12, okay. After pressing the F12, check that what is the issue, okay. I click on animal, so animal event is not getting called here. btn click function console dot animal dot show and car dot hide, because id means I need to say hash here, okay. So these are the common silly mistake we usually do, okay. Now I refresh it, then I click animal, okay. You can see the animal only. Now what I do, I just to copy and paste this, writing 2 times, okay. I just to copy and paste 2 times and say here animal btn animal, then btn car here, I call the btn car here, and here btn building, okay. So here now you know what you need to do, you need to show the car here and hide these things, you need to uh, show this and hide this, okay. Okay, so it's very simple, and remove the console Okay, as I know that functions are working properly, I remove this console tag. Okay, now I save this, go into my output window, refresh, and now all three are visible here. Initially all three are visible here, so I will say style display none. Okay, so initially I hide all the images. Control S. What is the issue here? Okay, now Control S, save this. Okay, go in output screen here, refresh. Okay, nothing is there. Once I click on animal, let them load. Okay, once I click animal, car and building, animal, car and building. Okay, so I hope you understand how we can show and hide and see the element difference here. Okay, so this is our div, button div, and this is our image. Initially, here, see the change here. Once I click animal, see what happens. See the change here. The style will get removed and the display none style will remove and it will apply to building. If I click on car, see here display none is there. If I click on car, see the change here. The style will get removed and display none will attach to this. Okay. So jQuery will manage when we say hide and show. jQuery set the CSS property to that particular element for hide and show. Okay, so I hope you understand this way. Okay, now moving towards the another way. So what I do, this is one way. I delete this way. Okay, and I will show you another way, and that will reduce the code. Now this how many lines of code? 1 2 3 3 5 5 means 15 line of code we have written. I will remove that code and we'll do it in a pretty simple way. Okay, I remove this. Okay, I remove this. Now moving towards the another way, and that way is a simple way. So in this way, in that way, what we are doing, we are also writing the click function here. So dollar dollar, what I'm doing now. So I'll remove this tags here. I remove remaining tags here. Also I remove this. Okay, and so here what I'm doing now, here you know the source property. So in this way what we are doing, we are dynamically, once I click the animal, it will set the source property of this. Once I click the car, it will set the car source property and image property. Okay, so we will work out on this source tab. Okay, once the image will click, will change the source. Means here we are not using the multiple, so HTML for image. Okay, so how we'll do that? Okay, so once I click on any one of this button, it will once I click, it will just change the source. Once I click, it will change the source. Okay, so now moving towards the source. Okay, this way, in this way. So what I do, dollar btn animal now dot click, then bracket, then function, sorry, function, then here function, here, and my curly braces here, and here is the closing tag. Okay, still there is a mistake. btn okay, now click function is there, btn animal click. Now here what we are going to do, I need to change. After click on this function, what I need to do, after click on this, I need to change the source property. Okay, so source property of this image tag. Okay, so I will say this uh, common common I am, okay, common image. Okay, means a common image for all. Okay, so what I know, So I just go here like this, say dollar, dollar. Now in this double quote hash common image dot. Now you know the these are app. Sorry, I just change the attribute property here. Attribute property, concentrate on the attribute. Once I click, I change the attribute. I remove this. I remove the source. I remove the source. Okay. Now what I do, I will say add attribute attr attribute, and inside I'll say src comma, and you know the image path. Image is in image img and in that folder. Okay. So once again, what I do, you just write here source to get the reference of the path. Okay. Src. Okay. Control C image and select this. Okay. So I just take the reference here, control C, and here I will put it in. You can either put it in double quote or single quote, no problem. Okay. And my image name is here, image name is tiger. Okay, because I have click on, okay, tiger. Okay. Now here tiger. Now this is about the tiger. Now again, what I do, control C. Okay. So three things, simple. Okay. So this is, once I click on btn click function, then common image, it will change. Once this function will get called, click function, what it will do, it will check the id, common image id is there, and it will check the source property or source attribute which is here, and it will change the name, change the value of this attribute. Okay. So what I do, I remove this attribute. Okay. Now I will not keep it here. We'll check that. Okay, how it will work. Now I have saved this. Now I change animal, then first is animal tiger, then button, click car, and third one is the building. Here is the building. Okay. So building, once I click, then we need to change the here which function, car will click, then it will change to the car, and building is click, then it will change to the building. BUI. Okay. Now I save it. Check that whether our code is working fine or not. Okay. Here. Okay. So I refresh it. Refresh it. Now I click on animal, car. Just a minute, it's loading. I refresh this. Nothing is showing here. Go into the console. Check the error. Nothing is happening here. Once I click on that, refresh. Again I go back, save, refresh. Nothing is there. Console window is not showing any issue. Again go here. Okay. There's some issue on my page. Button btn underscore animal. Click. Okay. Again go to the console dot log. Okay. Console dot logs. This how to we can troubleshoot the issue in okay. We'll just check the my working or not. Okay. In animal, see, in animal means it's working, but there is some issue in this line. So what is the issue in this line? I remove this. So I have set the source tag, but in the source tag there is nothing. So I will say source. Okay. And the blank property is there. Okay. Now I go back and refresh. Refresh. Comma we have given, comma image tag. Okay. Now refresh console. Nothing is there, but it will be an animal common. Let me check IDs, common image, common image ID dot attribute source attribute title. Okay, let me change to the double quote. I'm just trying. save this, sorry, save this, go back, refresh, refresh elements, check the element, image, see, once I click on refresh it, go here, check unknown, source is unknown. There was issue with this style display none. I remove the style display none from here, and now once I refresh it will display me the, you just look here, here source is unknown here, and now I click the car, it will set the source. Once I click on building, it will show the building source automatically. So it will reduce the size of my here, HTML, okay, and as well as size of my code of a jQuery here. So this is way we can change the images on the, there are two ways as we can discuss, through which we can change the images on a button.